Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna get this weed eater going. We're gonna use it to clean up the lake lot. There's like brush and stuff on it, so we're gonna get this running. We've got a little kit we'll throw on it.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a top end on it. I've had this saw for 15 years or so, and it just started losing power more and more, and so now we're just gonna go ahead and put a top end on it, which is just the piston and the rings and stuff, and the new head. We figured out it needed to be having a new cylinder and head because I started losing compression. So my compression is very weak on the saw. And y'all are kind of learning with us. I have not looked at how to take this thing apart. And it falls in that little hole. To get that undone, you can't, once that carburetor, you can't pull that carburetor out, so you gotta push it back in until it clears that, and then pops out, and then your carb will slide off. Does that little rubber gasket come with it?
Nope.
Okay, that will go back in that deal, just like that. Okay, I pull this exhaust off. Gee whiz. I'm not 100% sure I got that out. It's gonna come out there. That one I turned. Stripped out.
All right, we got a really nasty bolt that connects the exhaust to the head, so we're gonna try to get that out however we can. We're gonna try heating it up right now. If that doesn't work, we'll maybe try some easy outs or something. But yeah, it's stuck in there pretty good.
Stripping, just jumping. That might work.
Doesn't even look like it cut.
Yeah, that might be a machine screw. Might have to beat one of my other ones in there. Maybe. I don't think this was. I need this shallower. I'm going to take a grinder and grind that down.
All right, why'd you grind it off?
So I can fit into that center of that bolt tighter. Because I think what I'm doing is when I hit it, I'm bottoming out in there. So I wanted to grab that. And then be able to turn it. Nope. Well, I'll tell you what I'm just about ready to do is I don't need this head. I don't need that piston. So I might just cut it with a grinder. So if I take my grinder and come just inside on the fins and cut that bolt, then I'll be able to get the muffler off. So let's do that.
Yeah, you would have had to come up to like almost here
in order to get enough bite.
Yeah, even though, like you said, it wanted to. It was close.
All right, so next thing is this top end. All right, I'm gonna pick this off here, and that piston should come out of there. See, and there's your little piston. All right, so let's get this piston out of our way. I want to make darn sure you don't drop anything down inside that. All right.
Stupid. There, you know you got it. Came right here.
Yeah, that's why you definitely want that plastic around there.
Yeah, imagine if that went into your crankshaft. Crankcase.
We're gonna mark the front on here. That way we know to get it out of there. Pin too?
Yep, you've got the pin, a bearing, the rings for the piston, and then the Jesus clips.
I can just grab a hold of this pin with this.
It doesn't look too bad. I don't know why.
Yeah, I really don't.
Why it was losing compression on you.
I guess just that little bit.
Unless like those rings or something are worn out.
Yeah, maybe so.
There's a bearing in there that you gotta pop out too.
Oh, they give you any bearing too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Right there. Oh, see, there's an arrow on there.
Oh yeah, is there one on the other?
Let's look at that.
Brake cleaner?
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there it is. You see it in the light. There's that arrow there.
These rings, see how the bevel is facing to the top? And I'm going to assume that that's the way it needs to be. The top one is facing top, and the bottom one's facing top. So the bevels, that's how I'm going to put these bevels on there. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's why the bevel's up.
The bevel's up, because that way the bevel's on that one up also. All right. Now, when we put this back in that head, what we're going to do is we're going to put a hose clamp around here and suck that up there. But first, we're going to get the pins in. Good night. Them little dogs are hard to get in there. Good night. Maybe that's what that little tab is for.
To grab that tab and roll it. Oh yeah, that worked a lot better.
Okay, let's get a hose clamp and clamp these down. I'm in my grooves where it needs to be. Tighten it up. All right, front. Make sure you're on the front. Oh, bearings in there.
Yep.
All right, he's in there.
Yeah, way easier.
I'll put a little wool in there around that. This thing will make it easier sliding in. Okay, we're there. Okay. All right.
All right, 4 bolts over there for the tops. And then just put it all back together. Supposedly. Does it ever really work like that, Dad?
Yeah, most of the time it don't.
So we have an issue. These are the original screws that came out of the original head, but you can see they don't screw in here. The threads in there are too fine. They start, but then after a quarter turn, it's tight. We have a set of like metric bolts over here. So this is what they're calling an M5 on that, and these screw in just fine. So this new head must have a different set of bolts. They don't give us the bolts.
And it screws into the old head.
Yeah. The old one screws into the old bolts, screw into the old ones, and that one's got an old head in there. So you can see these 2 bolts are pretty, like, this one's really fine and this one's way more coarse. And so the problem is that in order to bolt in this muffler, it has to go through these holes. So it's got to drop in through there, and how the hell are you supposed to tighten it? So that's what we're working on right now. I don't know. I say we just slot these and do it with a screwdriver, but I don't know. Who knows? What do you think, Dad?
I guess we're gonna try to slot them.
Slot it? All right, let's do that.
And we're just not gonna get it this super tight.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I could put some Loctite on it.
Yeah.
Be a bitch getting it out.
If we ever do it, if I have to take it apart again, I'm gotta put another cylinder head on it. So yeah, that'll work.
Not bad. I like how we set up a time lapse to like put it all back together, and then the very first thing we tried to put back on was like was fucked up.
I think the carburetor's messed up.
Yeah, if we would have thought about it, we might ought to have looked at it.
Should have rebuilt it before I had it off. Spewing gas at me.
I thought it all looked pretty new though.
I changed that carburetor out. Like I say, it's been a couple of years maybe now. And then right after I did that is when I figured out
The compression was bad.
right, my compression was going out.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I'll order one.
Yeah, we'll have to order that part for the carburetor. Probably just get a rebuild kit. It's been so long since it ran that it's probably worth it if we're gonna take it all apart. Seems like it's in pretty good shape. And it started right up, so we know it'll run. It's just that fuel line's got a hole in it and the carburetor's kind of wonky, so